Hello, beautiful beings. Hello, happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday already. My goodness. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Abigail Mensah-Bonsu. I am the founder of the Moon Goddess Publishing and the Moon Goddess Academy. I have been reading this book called, I think it's called Everyone Should Be Millionaires. It's by Rachel Rogers. And I was also listening to an interview that she did, and she was talking about is the person interviewing her asked her a question, and she was talking about, let's see if I could get the words right. It had to do with, let's see here. It had to do with people becoming millionaires. She was asked, how was that process? You know, like, how hard was it for her to get to the first 100,000, the first 500,000, you know, the first million? And she said, there's something that she said that really stood out to me. And she said, sometimes, you know, when people start talking about money and attraction of money, or this is what she was saying. She was talking about, you know, when people say, I don't care about money, you know, like money is not a big thing for me. And she was like, it's because money has always been easy for them. So why should they care about it? It's always there for them. Versus, you know, like others who are creating money for the first time in their life to support themselves and their family. You know, it's different. Money becomes a priority. And when she said this, you know, like, especially in the social media world, you know, you hear this a lot. You can tell those who were born in money or who have money always around them, supporting them, and those who are creating that currently, you know, in their life. You know, there's a different mindset there, right? And it's okay. Each group, there's no right or wrong. But when you are someone who is coaching another person, you have to understand where they're coming from. You know, if they've never experienced even 100K before, you got to honor that energy. You got to honor that their journey, right? Maybe they haven't even, you know, experienced like $1,000 week, right? You got to honor where they're coming from, because they are trying to expand from where they are to something bigger. They're trying to create something bigger that they've never stepped into before. See, this space right there is magic. And the more coaches, mentors, right? The more mentors recognize this journey and really nurture that and acknowledge that, the more the people will be able to step in, moving at their own pace, being aligned and in tune with their own journey and not trying to become someone else, right? It's like, okay, where are you at right now? I am at, let's say I'm at 100K, you know, a year, and I would like to do 1 million, right? Have you ever made 1 million before? Nope. Do you even know what that would look like? Nope, right? Okay, now let's work from there. The process is more supporting for the person. What I usually see is, you know, I mean, there's so much to this. I'm kind of like bringing like little bits and pieces, because there's a wisdom that I would like to share with you that I got from just listening to her talk. Like, she's someone who built money, you know, from a place of nothing to now having millions and millions of dollars and helping other Black women to also build that. So I love her, like just hearing her and reading her book. Like, I was like, yes, you know, one of the things that she talked about is that she wants more Black women to be millionaires. And I think more women should be millionaires. But I loved how her passion, her love for her people. And it reminded me of the energy of prosperity. As I thrive, everyone around me thrive. She is that leader. Like, yeah, I'm so excited to like finish reading her book, because there's so much beauty and like she gets it, right? And that's where, it's okay if you've always known money, if you always have money, around you, supporting you, it is okay. But acknowledge that not everybody has that luxury. That some people are trying to build huge money support from nothing, and they have no idea what that looks like, right? Acknowledge that and honor the process. What is coming through this? This is the wisdom that I'm bringing through for this. Sometimes we ask for something that we have no idea what that looks like. So for example, envision, let's say you're trying to ask for a mansion, right? And you live in a 1-bedroom apartment and you have no idea how that will feel like, what that will entail, but your inner desire says, yeah, like everything around within you says, yes, that's where you belong, right? You've never lived in a mansion before. And this is what I usually see. Either people will get discouraged because they have no idea what that vision looks like and back out or let go of that vision, or they will hold on to the vision and take the step by step and keep asking the questions like, how do I get there? Who do I need to become to get there? How do I manifest that into my life, easily and effortlessly? They walk through the steps. Our goals, let's move beyond goals. Our visions and missions are way greater than us. And the more we are comfortable with that, the easier it will be for us to manifest that. They are much bigger than us, right? The whole part of us being human on this planet is the journey to that. And so get comfortable with the things that are bigger than you. Get comfortable with the goals that are coming into your heart that are beyond anything that you could ever imagine for yourself and the people you love. And trust that they're coming in for a reason. And trust that you are capable of creating and building that reality in the here and now. When you don't know what it is that you're calling in, when you can't quite see the complete picture, ask for evidence from the divine. So, I've been entertaining what it would be like to be a millionaire. And first I was like, what does $1 million look like? When you write it out, what does it look like? The first time I was entertaining this thought, I could not even imagine what that even looked like. Like I had to get familiar with that. Like I started writing it down. This is what $1 million written down looks like. This is how much adds up to that. Like I played with the numbers to get familiar with $1 million. And then I also started to ask, show me evidence of women who are like me, who have currently embodied this reality, who are ahead of me. And I started getting evidence of that. Being surrounded by women who are able to create that reality. So I am currently in that energy, right? I have brought that energy by becoming aware of what $1 million looks like, what it entails to get there, right? And also, women who embody that frequency, who they are, how they live their life, right? How do they run their business, right? All of that is coming into my reality because I asked for an evidence. I don't know what it feels like or looks like to have $1 million. But I have evidence all around me of what that would be like. So the same goes for you, especially as we're about to enter into the new year. A lot of visions, what I'm really getting is like the bigger visions are coming to the surface. The type of, intentions, the type of desires that want to be brought to the surface, that want to be manifested, that scare you. Those big stuff, you're like, I have no idea how I'm going to make that happen. For example, if your dream is to travel the world, with your family, and you're like, yeah, that has always been my desire, but I have no idea from where I am right now. I have no idea how I'm going to make that happen, right? I want you to accept, receive these beautiful golden seeds that are coming to you at this time. Don't ignore them. Don't shove them aside because you don't know how that's going to happen. That's not for you to know. All you need to do is accept it. And everything that is connected to that dream's fruition and manifestation and actualization will show up. You just need to receive it and trust that it came to you for a reason. And the beauty of this is that, when we get these visions of the type of life that we really truly want to experience in this life, these big ones, right? They're not something that is here in the mind. There is usually in the heart, where your entire being comes alive when you think about it. Like your heart is set on fire when you, for example, watch a movie where another woman is living that life. Like every part of your being is saying clear freaking yes, like big capital yes, right? Like you know it that this is your reality. And you got to trust that, because when you trust it, when you allow that seed to plant, everything else that needs to come in to help you to make that happen will show up. When you shove it aside, when you ignore it because you don't know the how, or how you're going to move from where you are to there, you're closing that door, or you're narrowing that door too. And you're preventing all that possibilities that want to come in to help you. You're blocking all of that out. So it's okay if you don't know the how. Just trust, allow that seed, like receive that seed and be like, this came to me for a reason. I received this vision. It's a clear yes in all areas of my being, all levels of my being. I have no idea what that looks like or feel like. Universe, give me evidence of what this looks like in my world, in my physical reality. Bring to me people or women who are living that reality, right? Ask for the evidence of it. Ask the universe to send you clear signs, clear evidence of that reality in your life. It will blow your mind. Where I'm going with this is that as we enter the new year, your big dreams will come to the surface. If you're not already seeing that, I feel like we've always had this inner knowing of these big dreams and big realities. And some people, allow the seed and they follow through the steps that they're being asked to take to help manifest that. And you're seeing this, they're growing exponentially. Every year they go to the next level, right? They blossom, they expand. What about you? That dream that you've always had, that perhaps society or your family or people around you have, said things that made you just want to hide them. Like, that's not reality. Good luck with that. It's your dream. It's your dream that has been placed in your heart. It's the kind of vision that not even you can shake it off. You can go circles, and you will always return back to it. You will always return back to it because that is your soul truth. That is the soul truth of your existence. So the sooner you embrace that truth without knowing the how, and just trusting that the how will show up once you accept it, the quicker you will receive the support, and the quicker it will manifest and actualize in your life. So my invitation to you is acknowledge these big dreams. Write it down, put it somewhere. If you feel like the people around you are going to judge you or talk shit about it, write it in your journal or put it in a place where only you can see. This is sacred to you. And every day you wake up, bless it, visit it, entertain it. Begin to ask the question, what would it be like? Who would I need to become? Who will I become? How will I look like? Begin to allow your imagination to expand into that reality. Don't ignore it. is meant to come to fruition. Big energies are coming in to support us. You're here to live your soul's, what word am I looking for? Your soul's desires. That is for not just your highest good, but the highest good of all. When you are able to show up at your best, everyone around you get blessed by that presence. You also extend that invitation to everyone else that, hey, you can do it too. So don't hold back. Don't hold back. So if one of your dreams for next year is to become a published author, I have a system that can make this as easy as possible for you to share your medicine, share your stories in a way that you are honored, you are supported through the journey, in a way that you are empowered. So I have two opportunities, two multi-author books coming up. The first one is Oracle, and Oracle multi-author book is specifically for women who invoke the divine, who receive messages from the divine to support humanity at this time. And the second book is the Book of Activation. This book is for both men and women who are able to channel powerful activations to assist humanity through the golden age. So two very powerful books. And you know, if any of those are calling to you, you can go ahead and send me a message or just find the application below and fill out the application, and then we can go from there. You know, becoming a published author can be easy. And perhaps maybe after writing a chapter, that will inspire you to finally write your own solo book, right? You got to start somewhere. You can't keep closing the door like, yeah, you know, I don't even know how I can, you know, be a published author. I've always wanted to be a published author, but I have no idea. So I'm just going to put it over there. Okay. Let 2022 be the year where you do it. And you also realize how effortless it can be. So I invite you to come write in any of my multi-author books, the ones that are in alignment with you. Yeah, so find the link below. And the next invitation is that at the end of the month, I am doing my Goodbye 2021 ceremony. This is a very powerful ceremony to close the previous year, to anchor all that wisdom that you've received from the year, and also transition into the new year more fully empowered and ready to dance with the energy of the new year. This is something that is usually open for my elite clients, so the clients in my Moon Goddess Circle and the Moon Goddess Goddess Unleashed. Oh my gosh, in my Goddess Unleashed program. So this year, I really felt the call to open it up because more people are desiring to experience the new year differently, and not even desiring. It's like the new year is feeling different. I mean, it makes sense, right? Fifth dimension, you know, new way of living, and, you know, the golden, it's like, it's a totally different place that we are learning to operate and exist in. So it makes a lot of sense that this desire is getting stronger and stronger. So come, you know, if you want to enter into a new year and really be in a space where you can receive the blessings that are coming to you, come join us. It's powerful. You'll be surrounded by and supported by other amazing women who are in, who've been working in that energy. I've mastered that already. So come join us. So that'll be December 30th. I'll have the information below. And then the last thing I want to talk about, if you want to deepen into how to really understand the energies that are constantly dancing with you, how to embody the fullness of who you are, embody more of yourself, more of your light, and create, or I should say co-create the life that you know, the business that you know that you're here to create, thrive, and prosper, then come join the Goddess Unleashed program. The application for 2022 is now open. So go ahead and come join us. It's a year program. It is a transformational program. It is unlike any other program out there. It is incredible. And go ahead and visit the website, read some of the testimonials from the women who've been in there, and come join us from 2022 onward. It will change your life for the better. It will bless you in ways that you never thought was possible. So thank you so much for receiving this. Until next time, from my heart to yours, much blessings to you. Bye, everyone.